Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas day 20. We have reached the numbers with the 2 in front, which means Christmas is literally around the corner. It's actually on Monday. It's gone so quickly. Like, first of all, this year has gone so quickly. Second of all, December has just like literally flown by. I was driving just home. I was just at work this morning and I was driving home and there was a Christmas carol on in the car and I thought, you know what, I literally am missing listening to Christmas carols. Like, I feel like they don't play them in the shops anymore. We don't have them on at work. Here and there on the radio, sometimes when I listen to like some US stations, because I kind of like to listen to US radio just to hear what's happening. And they do play some Christmas carols and then I hear it, but otherwise, like, unless I put it on myself, you don't really hear them much. And literally, I have been on TV every night, like on regular TV, looking for Christmas movies and I have not come across any. And then I literally keep saying I'm going to go and watch a Christmas movie. I don't have a moment in my time. I literally, from as soon as I get home, I'm vlogging so then I can have a video for you guys the next day. And then in the meantime, when I finish vlogging or in the middle of the vlogging, I'm editing for the video for that day. Like, for example, today's video, I haven't started editing, which was yesterday's video, but it's going to go up today. So at some point I need to take a break from vlogging and then edit that, or finish vlogging a little bit earlier so I can edit that and have it up tonight. I've been having the videos up pretty late. I will say, like, last night it was probably like maybe nearly 10 p.m. that I had it up. I was trying to get it like loading through my phone. It just took me a while to edit it and stuff. And literally I was at work from 4 a.m. today, so I had to get up at like 2:30. So I'm literally running on very low sleep, but I'm okay. Like, I don't feel too tired. Yesterday, I think my body was just like really exhausted and I couldn't kind of get myself to move and do stuff. And today I'm like, I'm okay for now. That 2-3 o'clock slump always gets me. Like, my body just gets so tired and I just want to sleep, but I'm okay. It's like, it's 1 week of Vlogmas left and then I'm going to sleep. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. I see people who literally do like just vlogging or social media for a living and they don't even heck out the 25 days. Like, some people start it, some people do 12 days, some people do sporadic days, they don't do it. And I think, well, if you can't do it and that is pretty much your job to do it, then, you know, I'm fine that I'm struggling doing like full-time work and doing Vlogmas at the same time and editing every night. So I think I'm actually doing really well. And you know, I'm not doing it for the money because I really don't get paid anything doing this. However, I also do need to wrap presents. The thing is, you guys are probably going to get bored seeing me do that. I'm just thinking there's nothing I could share. I didn't show you guys Diana's present. I already gave her a present. I should have at least recorded, and then when I could talk about it, I could pop it up in the background of what I got. And I usually get her things that are like cat related, because like me, like I like dog related stuff. And then I kind of don't have too many people to buy for, especially as most people have now cancelled out Kris Kringles that I know. That really doesn't leave me too many things but like my brother's family and my sister's family, and that's pretty much it. For my niece and my nephew on my brother's side, I literally just got them gift cards. And now I just realized I was going through my other stuff and had gotten them some clothing. So now I'm like going to wrap those, and hopefully if I see them, I'll be able to give that to them too. However, I am hungry because it's just before lunch, but I figured by the time I start making lunch, it's going to be lunchtime. So I'm going to think about what I want to eat and then we will come back. The decision was a lot easier than I thought. I'm actually going to have a bagel. My sister bought a couple of packs of the bagels from Costco and I took a few. I can already tell they've changed the recipe. This doesn't look and does not feel like the original Costco bagels that were the best bagels. They were dense. They were so good. Let me just cut this in the middle. I'm just over the sink here. So if you make crumbs, it'll just go in the sink. But seriously, like my Costco also, they didn't have any with sesame seed, and the sesame seed ones are my absolute favorite. And this is just, no, this is bread. This is literally bread. I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell because you can't see in real life, but I can tell it's just bread. Literally, they've changed the recipe, or this batch that they've done is bread, because you can tell bread is like, it's got holes in it. That's bread. Whereas when you're doing bagels, it's quite dense. There are no holes. This is definitely just pretty much a bread roll made to look like a bagel. And if they continue to do this, I definitely will not be buying bagels from them, because it's just, I can buy a bread roll from anywhere. It was just, they had such good bagels. It's a little bit disappointing. Does anybody else get bagels from Costco? If you do, let me know. Have you tried the new ones? I'm gonna wait. Maybe like the next batch will be normal, and maybe this is for Christmas or something. They're trying to like quicken things up, or are they trying to be like everybody else and just make things cheaply and not as good quality and just charge the same or more? Because I am so over all this. Literally, like chocolate, anything, they make the packets smaller and they start charging more. Like companies are just, but let's not go in that direction. It's Christmas time, we want to be happy. However, seeing as I know I'm going to have that, let's open up the advent calendar first and then I'll have lunch, because that'll take me like 5 minutes to make. All right, let's do number 20. The reindeer just fell. Fix the reindeer back up. Did a bit of a fall there. All right, let's have a look. What did I say? Day 20. What have we got? Here we go. This one is 20. All right, let's see what's in box number 20 today. Box in a box. Grown Alchemist. Hand cream. Oh, I love hand cream. Okay, because I was thinking I did get something in this bottle. Was it like body lotion or something? I remember then. Oh no, it was something to do with the face. I remember the brand. Oh, this is a really nice looking hand cream. Like, it's so classy looking. It's not as girly as I would normally buy things. So let's try it out, because I love me a good hand cream. See if it's got a scent. Not particularly. Oh, it does a little bit. Kind of on a orange tinge. And then, oh, it feels quite moisturizing. Dries down pretty quickly. Doesn't feel oily or greasy. Very nice. Okay. Oh, vanilla orange peel. At least my smell is working. That's what I could smell. Okay, I like it. It feels really nice on. I like it. It's kind of like, reminds me of that one that I had gotten, that heavy duty like men's style one that was like, I guess for people with really dry hands, that felt like a glove. That's how this feels. It feels really, really nice. Gonna add that to my collection. I made my bagel with cream cheese. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna look and see if there's any comments on YouTube to respond to. And then I gotta do a few things on the computer. It is literally so hot and humid outside. It's just, I don't know, it's, you know, it feels like you're somewhere tropical. I popped on the aircon when I got home so it's nice inside, and I wanted to take Chippy for a walk because I thought, I haven't walked in, we haven't like bonded, you know, because usually when I'm home, as I said, I'm editing and doing stuff, but I went outside and it was like, oh, it was just that weather where it feels quite heavy, and I'm like, Chippy does not want to go out there. I opened the door for him to go outside and he was like, no thank you. Also, during the day it's usually quite hot on his feet, so we're not going to do that, but I figured I'm going to do some wrapping of presents. Seeing as Christmas is around the corner, I'm going to be catching up with people that I forgot that I'm not giving people their presents on Christmas Day, because I'll be seeing them beforehand. So I'm going to do some wrapping. I may share with you some of the stuff I bought. I don't have to say who it's for. That way, if someone does watch my vlogs, because I'd prefer, like, if you're a friend of mine, maybe don't watch this vlog. Or skip through. But if I don't say who it's for, they won't know it's them, and when they get it they'll be like, oh, that was me. On Christmas Day I open up the gifts with my sister and her family, so I usually share that on the day with you guys, what I get them. I was on a bit of a buying book spree. I thought this was such a cute little set, Bluey. If you have kids, you probably already have this, because people tend to love Bluey. And if I had kids, I would love Bluey too, because who doesn't love a dog? So cute, especially an Aussie dog, a little blue heeler. And I'm hoping the person that I got this for doesn't have it, or hasn't also been gifted this for Christmas. But I'm sure if they have, I'm pretty sure you can return it and change it for something else. I got somebody else this set. It's really hard to buy for kids. It says 3 years and up. Now I'm thinking, maybe this is a bit young for the person that I bought it for. But I think they're the perfect age for this, and I'm pretty sure they love Gabby because their birthday party was Gabby themed. So maybe they already have this. This is the thing, when you're buying for other people, you never know if they have it or not. And those of you that probably don't have kids do not care at all. But if you do, like, look at those little figurines. They're so cute. I figured I'm going to show you my Christmas presents, because this is what I'm planning on doing today. It's probably going to take up a bit of my day. Literally have no other plans for the day. So if we're going to vlog, we're going to have to do like actual vlog of what I'm doing. Also, how cute is this book? Look, when you touch it. How cool is that? Next page, you get to touch it. So I figure like a baby's type age little toddler would love this because you get to touch it. Well, I thought that was very cute anyway. I do have my Christmas paper. I think I shared with you guys, I don't know if I did, that somebody had left this baggy thing. They weren't going to take it. They told me I could take it. And then I was like, you know what, this is going to come in handy to put like my Christmas paper or my wrapping paper, any kind of wrapping paper in here. So I popped my wrapping paper. So I've still got last year, so I didn't buy any new wrapping paper this year because I'm like, you know what, I still need to get through the ones that I have. I like this because it's just silver and white, like it's nice and simple. And then I also have a Santa one, which still has quite a bit left on there too. Well, I always needed two because I always have like one for me and one for my mum. Especially when we used to do the Kris Kringle, we used to have to wrap, well, we didn't have to, but we'd want to wrap our Kris Kringle gifts with a different gift wrapping paper than the one we wrapped our other presents with, so you know the difference. And this way, I'll probably use both. And also I can try that gift paper cutter that we got. I want to see if it's... well, I'm hoping it's going to be worth it because when you think about it, I know it's not the hardest thing on the planet to use scissors and cut, but I would like if I can use this to cut like straight across and get a good line because I am just so terrible at cutting. Although, maybe I should read the directions because I have no idea what I'm doing. Put it around and you slide it through. Doesn't sound like rocket science, but it sounds hard for me. Also, I got this to gift for a friend. Like, how cute is that? Like, I just feel like it's like a little Christmas tree, but also it's a hand wash. So, because you know, sometimes like you don't really know what to give, and I don't want to give chocolates. And then I thought this was pretty fun because everyone uses hand wash. You got to wash your hands, but also it's going to last longer than Christmas. But I figured it doesn't look so Christmassy. Therefore, you can actually, you know, use it after Christmas and it still just looks okay. Like, it doesn't stand out in your bathroom too much. Also, you could keep it, like if you want to, you could recycle it. Otherwise, you could keep it and put in a different one in there because it's glass. It's actually really nice. It's actually quite big too. It's 475 mils. And this one it's peppermint and sugar cookie, which I think would smell really nice. As another gift, I also got this. It's a hand cream and a cuticle balm. And I thought, you know what? Anyone can use hand cream. As you saw, I got a hand cream and I loved it. I feel like it's universal. It does look a bit girly, but I think it can go for anybody really because it's hand cream and we all look after hands, men, women. And it's something that, like, when you don't know what to get people and you want to get something that's just like something they can use and then rather than just throw away somewhere, that's something that goes pretty quickly. And I love the packaging. I feel like it's so pretty and cute. It's supposed to, can you guys even see? No. I'm just going to wrap one of the boys' presents. Let's see. Did I pay attention? No, I did not. Put it through. And then what? How do you get the... Uh-huh. Do it this way. Alright. Let's give it a try. Uh-huh. Ooh. That was fun. Alright, first time it's always a bit like, oh, that's a bit scary. Does anyone have like special ways that they like to wrap things? I don't. I guess that's good for the longer roll, but if you still want to cut up your paper, you still have to use your scissors to cut smaller pieces. But as I was saying, does anyone have like special ways that they do wrapping? I'm just like, let's just get this paper on here and then let's go. I think I wrap decently enough, like it's nice and neat. But I will say I'm not like 100% creative in the way that I pack things in terms of bows and things on top like that, because I also know, especially if I'm packing like for my nephews, they wouldn't appreciate that. They really wouldn't care. Where are my labels? So I wrapped a few presents, okay? And now I'm going to do the new wrapping paper. Do you think I remembered how to use this? I used it once, the first time across. The others I managed to wrap with like the offcuts. Actually, no, I'm lying. 2 I managed to wrap with the offcuts, and then 1 I just used the scissors because I couldn't figure this out. And now again, I'm like, what did I do the first time? Somehow I fluked it and I got it working. And I'm reading the instructions. I don't know, maybe it's just my freaking brain does not compute. I just don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm putting it in and I'm like, what is this doing? Like, I see the blade, but then I'm like, how is it meant to go past the blade? But then how's the blade meant to cut it? I am very, very confused. Because if I do this, it just goes all the way through. What was I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I need help. My sister would be laughing at me right now. Actually, I feel like she struggled too, but she literally figured it out. Who's calling me? Oh, BRB. Anyway, I had a nice chat with my friend Annette on the phone. And I thought, you know what, after chatting, I was not thinking about this and I still can't figure it out. What did I do? My brain doesn't want to comprehend it. So, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna, in order to save time, I'm just gonna cut it with scissors. We were just talking with Annette. I was just telling her, like, because we hadn't like properly caught up. Like we chat pretty much every single day about, you know, life and stuff. But we hadn't like really like chatted. And so like we're having a nice big chat and there's so many things. And because I've been doing Vlogmas, like I haven't really had a chance to tell her what's been going on in my life and stuff. So we had a nice, like we chatted for like an hour, which, you know, isn't that what best friends do anyway? And it was nice to have that friend convo. Although it did make, I did realize how like exhausted I really, well, it's now like 3:30, so that 3 o'clock slump is hitting me and I'm physically getting like tired. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm so boring with my stories. And I was just saying that like, because I'm like tired, I can't even think of stories. Like there's always heaps of stuff happening in life, but it's just like, I can't think of stories to tell you guys. And so if you see a dodgy sticky tape somewhere, it's because it just got stuck and I'm not taking it off. I'll apologize to whoever's getting gifts from me in advance because they're not going to be wrapped great. Back in the kitchen, you know, I was thinking, I'm going to have a snack. I'm going to make myself some guacamole. I've got some chips. Here's my bowl. And maybe have something like, I'm thinking if I have something to like crunch on, it will keep me a little bit awake and alert. I do have my avocado, which has gone super, super soft from the other day. This heat is not helping anyone. I just hope it's still edible. I do have some lime juice. So, okay, no, it looks fine. Phew. I do have some lime juice and it's got a little bit of brown on it, but that's okay. And if I make myself a guacamole, because who doesn't love guacamole? I mean, tell me if you don't like avocados. When they're like super, super soft, you can literally just squeeze them out, like literally. But I'm not going to make a fancy one. I'm literally just going to make avocado and probably some lime juice. I just put a bunch of pepper. I'm now going to put a bunch of salt. I just cut up some green onions that I had. It was a bit poor of an excuse of a green onion. I don't have fresh lime, but I've got this lime juice that I had bought, so we're going to pour that in. All right, let's mix that together. This is what it looks like. It smells really nice. I've got CC's. I prefer Doritos, but these ones are on sale. Let's give it a try, give it a bit of a scoop. I think you could do with some more lemon juice, or rather lime. I love the like tartness of the lime. Dinner time. I'm so proud of myself. I'm uploading the vlog. It's halfway uploaded. I'm about to have dinner, which it's salmon today. I love salmon. My mum's been getting this interesting cut of salmon lately. I guess literally, actually, it's just 2 pieces, really, isn't it? And I've got corn and some, oh, the corn is warm too. Sometimes she gives it to me cold. And cabbage tail. This is going to be an amazing dinner. I'm excited to have this. Which then literally means I'm going to have my shower early. I want to do a face mask. I actually want to wash my hair and put in a treatment. I'm pretty much going to go to bed with my hair wet, which I've been doing lately anyway. But I just feel like it's nice and fresh and just like a good scrub. So I'll let you guys know how the treatment works. We'll probably do a face mask or something as well. And then we're going to try and go to bed early tonight. Shower is done. I feel fresh, but I feel tired, like I'm ready to go to bed now. I did use the treatment. I used this one. This is the second time I've used it now. And I like it. It's one, I think it was one that I had to keep in for a minute or something like that. Or maybe a few minutes. Normally I usually, you know, just shave my legs or whatever while I'm keeping that in. So actually before I comb out my hair, I want to try this one. This is that hybrid oil that came the other day. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet, so I thought, you know what, let's try that today while we're in a trying mood. But because I'm going to touch my hands with that, I'm just going to put on some of my lactic acid on my face because I don't want to have any of those hair oils on my hands later, even though when you wash them, sometimes I feel like oil doesn't wash off that well. Alrighty, just do a bit of a twisty I still love this bottle. Okay, it's a clear gel, and oh, it smells really nice. Oh, you know what? Today I was serving these girls, and as soon as they came up to my counter, they smelled so nice. I said to them they smelled like suntan, like they were out in the sun tanning. They smelled so good, and they told me it was cream. I'm sure they said creams that they were using, and the brand was called Hideaway. So I'm going to look it up. They said it was Australian, and they honestly said that they get so many compliments all the time when they're going places. So one of them said she was wearing the coconut, that I think it was the coconut cocoa or something like that. That's the one that I could smell strongly. The other girl had on, I think she said lychee, and I love lychee. Oh my goodness, on a side note, the lychees are so expensive at the supermarket or at the fruit shops, but I want them so bad because they taste so good. Back to the creams. I reckon the lychee one will smell good too. So I'm gonna, if I remember, I got her to write it down for me. So then I could look them up and see like the price wise and stuff, because I feel like maybe once upon a time I had heard of this brand. I think the packaging was pretty appealing, but now I really want to check them out because see, like when you can smell it on someone else, you're like, this must smell good. It smells better than perfume. Also, like how easy was my hair combing through? There was not a single knot in there. And I also did no brushing. My hair was also washed the other day and just left to air dry, and I have not washed it since. So this treatment actually must work really well, because look at that, just comb through with no issues. A lot of the times when I wear my hair like curly or natural, it does go pretty bushy, and then I do find it hard to like comb out. I didn't want to blow dry my hair. I like it to like naturally air dry, but sometimes it's a bit hard like because it doesn't dry all the way, and then I have to go to work with wet hair. So I might just dry this little bit, just a little bit, and then see how it goes. Maybe I'll be able to tell how good my hair feels after the blow dry. Okay, from the little hair dry that I did, my hair actually feels so good. It's still dampish or pretty damp, but I can just tell like it just feels so much lighter. It's like when you go to the hairdresser and your hair just feels, you know that feeling where it just feels light, like you've just had a haircut or something but you haven't? That's how it feels. Now I realized I don't actually have any like stay on overnight face masks. Surprisingly, I've used them all, but you never know, there might be some left in that advent calendar. So I'm just going to use, you know, that eye cream of that little bottle that looks so cute. I love how thick this is. It's just like so juicy and thick. Even though I was sitting there going, oh, I was just going to say black eyes. Eye bags, which I feel like we probably all have eye bags. I just probably notice other things on me and not that, because you know how we are. We all have things that we focus on ourselves. I'm also going to do a lip scrub because I feel like I haven't done a lip scrub in a minute, and you know what? Let's get those lips nice and juicy for tomorrow. Did that go on me or on the lips? I think more of it fell on the floor than it did on my lips. And it did come with a little spatula, but do you think Stanzie uses it? No. And to be honest, I used to think these things were a waste of time, but they actually do make your lips feel good, honestly. That's all off now. And then I'm just gonna use the lip balm. This is a nice juicy lip balm as well. A good overnight one that will stay on and then make your lips feel juicy in the morning. And this was from, now, was it Noir something? This is the thing, it was that small business that did send me the stuff, and the bit of feedback that I have for small businesses, because who doesn't love to support a small business, if you could find a way to actually put the name on the product so then I can remember it, and other people, because I go through so many products all the time, I can't remember the name of everything, unfortunately. For example, like the treatment, I wouldn't remember the name, but I can always show it to you guys like that, and then you will see what it is. So if you liked it, you could buy it. The battery literally died in the middle of my combo. As I was saying, today I thought I'm finishing early, so I'm gonna have time to do lots of vlogging, but my brain just goes blank and I'm like, what do you feel like doing today? And I was like, I feel like doing nothing. And I feel like that's a part of normal life for all of us. Some days you want to do stuff and some days you just want to sit and do nothing, and that's okay because your body needs to rest. Although I didn't sit and do nothing, but the heat is also pretty bad. Like I was like, I'm going to take Chippy, we'll go for a walk, we'll do this. So mentally I was like, these are the kind of things I want to do. But as soon as I stepped out at work, I was like, oh my God, it is so hot. I literally still have the aircon on going now, even for my parents downstairs, and they have not complained. So that's how I know it's hot. But anyways, tomorrow is another day. I am at work, but we will vlog after work. So I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Maybe we'll say goodnight to Chip before we go, but I'll say goodbye from me and I'll see you tomorrow. You want to say goodbye to the vlog? Say see you tomorrow. You're such a cutie, Chip.